judge you, see what you can make for a case list. Okay? Taking the law in my own hands? Not the law of justice. What's this about? More than an hour? Just your question. I guess I think if I ever let my mind go there, then the answer would be getting into mine instead of me getting into theirs. That would be a good idea, now would it?
You contemplated him downtown asking a question.
I just wanted to give you a description of someone. See if he sounds familiar. Quiet. Body language gives the impression it seems to work.
I've been whispering long enough for a little bit that way.
He's small, ridiculous. You might not notice him at first, but when you do, you realize he's heard everything around him.
You might have had a personal crush with crime, or it happened. You talked about it all the time, but now you realize he hasn't mentioned it quite a while.
And when the subject of vigilante comes up, he expresses his support, but it's not something he would bring up in conversation himself.
Well, people being honest with you, that's most of the people in this building. Oh, 24? I'm giving you 6 years. At that point, a tiny part of your brain would be asking what this guy's doing. Did he right way to go?
Anything?
What happened tonight?
Yes. One of the first cases Ash and I worked together. Small town, 2 boys have been murdered. Same signature. Profile notice to the local 4-H leader. We went to interview him. Guy committed suicide. We had a shotgun. I know the drawing. Some money. Turns the shotgun on Ash. Set a fire on Ash. Knocks him down. The guy's murdered. Sounds like pretty good work. Trial the guy's wife gave him an alibi for both murders. Small town, they all knew each other. Sure to believe it. Eventually they got him when he killed another boy. Daylight. This guy's not doing us any favors.
His access is unbelievable. He's practically scooping us.
Yeah, he's probably to get you to do their bidding.
I am an FBI special agent. The rest of the team is too busy. They're out in the field.
Yeah, they're doing a bang-up job.
Look, the fact is, you've scooped every other reporter in New York. You've even managed to be ahead of the cops sometimes.
A good crime reporter needs to be better than the police. You got less to go on.
Well, that's why Gideon was hoping to accept this invitation as a help.
Jason Gideon. He used to be one of the best.
Still is.
Yeah, he had kind of a famous meltdown.
And the whole string of successes since he returned.
Yeah. Meltdowns make better copies.
Well, maybe you take that upon yourself.
How did you put together the visual beginning? I thought we did on telescope. Must have a good memory. A lot of killers can't remember details from their own crimes. Some cases just stick out the brain. Those are victims. Alright, well, this girl, she's just a waste case. The jury brought into the home for addictionless disease, BS. If this old guy, he was a stud, he beat his wife, if the case fell apart, she wouldn't testify. So, he's drinking drove. It was a tragedy, but it was the kind of thing that could happen to anybody. So what do you think we're looking for next time? Micah says he's a crime victim. Well, he's a crime. Don't you do think he's a hero? Wow. You know, this city makes you swallow a lot of crap. It's expected to for somebody who won't take it anymore. He's certainly been released to the press for pretty good. That's it. I'm safe. Really? Yeah. Huh. They're stuck on here. For killing efficiency.
Now, where should I start?
You just got something to do. What's going on? They probably just think that the work's supposed to do.
So what do you think? You can bring me in different.
Yeah.
And there's not that really wouldn't make contact with Frst if you were Frst.
You're saying that will be carrying the psychopath from the book here.
So what happened? You get your men killed on the job, and you think everybody else must be a killer too?
Watch your mouth.
Okay. Not our guy.
Damn right. I didn't kill anybody. What about you?
Right. You're right. You're not the killer. Everything you feel is vicarious. You don't have an idea. The psycho's the last chance. Screwed up other jobs, you drink too much, probably have broken marriage. Actually, hopefully doesn't get caught. My party knows that's twisted, pathetic, but hey, for sure don't know. Hey! Hey! So,
The reporter is not on his way. Yeah, we know. There was just another shooting in Second Park.
You say shooting, what about the rest of the signature?
Officers heard the shot, but he ran with the bullet. The victim was an undercover cop.
You think you're looking for me?
I did this all for you. We're in this together.
You've probably seen a shoulder furniture in backed by an unsurpassed 10-year, 160,000 kilometer warranty. The Graham heavy duties built for the long haul.
Will Sykes is a security guard at the police sergeant.
He was a mother victim last year, spent 2 years in intensive care. Just like Obama.
I just think that's all the murders. So what were you doing in the file?
It's full of animals, muggers, scum, drug dealers. I knew one of them would try to break me.
that's how you know about. I mean, you target them, you don't let them target you.
I made that point, now I'm making this one.
Which is?
If you hunt us on the street, you will die the way you live.
So why turn yourself in?
I can't change the city without help. If you need to be inspired,
Go. Ha.
they need to see
No.
they need
Hey.
to
Yeehaw. Oh. Hey. Ha. Oh no.
away.
Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Yeah.
What's tonight? Afraid I know.
Ha. Hey. Go. Ha.
It's working.
Is. Hey. Hey. You know. Ne.
Oh.
No.
Why would he give us to work so we could?
This is narcissism.
Hey-oh.
Must be-
Ha.
must be
Hey-oh.
You went into the park hoping that somebody would miss there.
Good government, but we're talking about people who's
So we can.
In Oregon, so there's a heightened sense of right and wrong. He knew that he inspired a would-be vigilante to murder an undercover cop.
people with offenses with those boys. Right?
Take it like to his ego, you know?
Or it might be a majority. So that's a good one.
Wagner said this morning that the cop's blood is all in the vigilante's hands.
They're getting to cooperate.
Sometimes they don't need to be there. Just for more than 40 cars. But ironic, the reason why I think it's trying to go to murder. Yeah, scoop.
Do they know how to spot it?
The brief dramatic and Sub-Zero be alone, out of place, speaking anything else. Probably not even making eye contact. Hopefully it'll panic. Draw attention on himself.
Maybe they can sound on him. It's in the middle of the night. If there was any justice, a cop killer, he would.
Watson.
Yeah, Hodge, it's Morgan. Nathan.
Listen, nothing's wrong with that.
I'm here trying to get transcripts from the victims' original trials. I thought maybe there could have been a disturbance at the courthouse. Or maybe the unsub even made his... Yeah. There are no records available yet from the Capital trial. The clerk told me that your average court reporter is 3 to 6 months behind in transcribing the hearing. That means that anyone who knows the details of that case had to have been important. Court reporters make their work all the time. They get paid overtime and think they're not too important to finish transcribing them at night. Well, Bennett said about not being able to get the sound of bagpipes out of their head. And that's why the unsub stabs ears.
Killers often harm their victims in ways that they themselves have been harmed.
Court reporters, by definition, a faceless cognitive machine. He sits there day in, day out, transcribing testimony. One of the voices wouldn't stop when he left the courtroom.
The witness at the church said that the unsub was doing a piano-like motion.
Transcribing. Killing's a good way to get the voices to stop, huh?
Paula.
I need the name of the court stenographer in each of the victims' original trials.
They want to do time.
Cross-check him against crime records. See if he was ever the victim of a violent crime.
His parents killed in an attempted robbery on 4.
That's a stretch of rise. He's still working.
107, Court 103.
We got him. Is that him? Size.
Arm door, FBI, open up. There.
Clear.
Keep the voices up. All three clear characters.
We ripped the speakers out of the television and the radio, and here is a life insurance check for $250,000. It's 2 years old, he didn't cash it.
That's a blood pump. Is that box full of fruit knives? There's got to be 100 of them. Guys, come take a look at this. It's a stenography machine. Look at the key. They're all one out. Trying to transcribe the voices in the sense it fits people.
Looks like hieroglyphics.
Oh, steno. It's basically a phonetic series of syllables. No court reporter takes notes the same way, so no one can translate from the court itself.
I know that was study potential.
You guys are on the erasing this now.
The boxes are starting to die. We need to get inside his head and figure out who, so we can stop him. So, start pushing.
I'm so surprised how fast civilization can disappear. Like a spiders. A world that once doesn't exist. It's just us trying to hold on. But out there, people live by one rule. Kill or be killed. The dog still on his skin to use that axle against Cavaliers.
Well, this is a lot of boxes. How are we supposed to get on with that?
Now set aside. It has to be a capital case. He's escalating them. The little bit better.
Why not go find those Frst?
Judging by the lavish filing system, Doyle obviously has a second compulsive disorder. People will go see up and finish tasks, then go back to the beginning and start over.
So he continually goes through the transcript, and the person who turned over becomes his next victim.
Here's one. This is a liquor store owner who was shot with his own gun.
Look at when they presented the defense, the defendant testified.
No.
Look at the ones where the accused took the stand. Personally, here's their voices.
Well, it was all going to be a type of victim themselves. First, to turn themselves on a mercy of drinking alcohol and gun dependency. Be sitting as a victim, recent hysteria.
Phrases, victim, mercy, anything that signifies they thought their crime wasn't their fault.
I think in Manhattan, guys, Ted Elmore shot and killed both his parents and defended self-defense for years of his will to
So the parents and some give up for their own.
Hello?
Is Ken out on that? Who's this?
This is his wife. Who's this?
My name is Jason Gideon. I'm with the FBI.
FBI's on the phone.
Elmore. Mrs. Elmore.
They get it from the show, they have to do it.
Someone might be able to raise it. The rest of it has a lot of evidence and hostage. I've heard it since right there. Buck was worth a shot. Never lived it.
Shut up! He didn't do anything to you.
Howard First comes to killed your parents and pretended they could hurt you. It did hurt me. I'll kill him.
Everyone could think of the truth. These bits of truth. Voices and stuff.
You always right.
But it's something I can do. Put the gun down with the FBI. We'll get the truth. I'll put my gun away.
Time for you to go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
If he dies, he'll go away.
What do you think? They won't come back? Waverly, Iowa, 1999. A man kills 2 boys only to walk away free and kill another one.
Stop.
Cascade Georgia last year. 3 white guys. 3 white guys killed a black family just because 4 witnesses seen it. The jury finds them not guilty. Just because the first 2 boys were 14 years old, the third was only 12. That's Young, Blake, Simpson, T. Coney Davis. That's outside thinking for.
He killed your parents. I'm so tired.
night dragon. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Better to be violent if there's violence in our hearts than to put on the cloak of non-violence to cover it. Gandhi also said, I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary. The evil it does is permanent.
I got paper when it was alive.
This is why we need gun control. As a murderer, he got his own death penalty.
Hey.
Diane Artis once said, a photograph is a secret about a secret. The more it tells you, the less you know.
Spencer! Spencer! Look at you! Oh, look at you! Look at you, dude. Nothing changed. Spencer was only 12-year-old when I got into the box. Just the same.
Thanks. This is Special Agent Jason Giddens. Probably done it. We went to high school together. Probably gather.
Hey, it's a beautiful girl.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jason's a big contemporary art enthusiast. Well, we're exhibiting 4 up-and-coming artists in this show.
Everything's for sale. And that's fantastic. Brenda.
Lila. Guys. I'm 12 years old. Spencer, you ever meet a real movie star?
Movie star, please. She's supporting all in a television series about beach volleyball. Totally good color. Lila.
Hi, I'm Dr. Spencer. I'm Spencer. You don't have to call me doctor.
Oh.
Excuse me. Hey, you! I told you. No photos in the gallery. Right now.
Andrew.
Just get into the renovation.
Yeah.
Me? No. I'm no. I'm running a training service about profiling for the Los Angeles police.
Profiling.
Yeah, with the behavioral analysis, psychoanalyze crime scenes in order to gain a better understanding of
Quite a lot of stuff. You doing that to me right now?
what? No. I'm not psychoanalyzing.
Back to my studies.
I'm my earliest works. Totally boring.
I don't think so. I mean, nothing's just a picture. If viewed correctly, whatever that means. One can see worldviews, obsessions, manifestations of the subconscious.
If I weren't a lesbian, I'd jump your bones. I've always had this thing for middle-aged men. You have these piercing, discerning eyes which remind me of my father, who was a shrink, and I'm like,
some guy from Hard News wants to talk to you.
Don't go.
There's a mess.
Does it make you feel anything?
Like what?
I can't tell you how to feel.
Right now I feel pretty good. We're still going to be good. Now. I guess we're leaving. Great. Next now. On the way.